Hi everybody, back again with another Hot Toys figure video. I'm trying to catch up on my figures that I've got that I haven't done videos of, so I've got a few days off now. This is the first of them. I do have another figure with me that I will be doing a video on next. It's the Star Boost Iron Man suit. I'll be picking up another figure tomorrow once I've paid the custom fees. I think that's going to be Maleficent. And I've got a couple of emails from Sideshow saying that my Falcon and Captain America strike suit version from the Winter Soldier will be charged on my credit card tomorrow, so hopefully they should be sent off to me on Monday and should be here in about a week to 10 days time. And I've also got to do an update video of my collection. It'll probably be 3 or 4 videos for that. Because I haven't got any software that enables me to put videos together to make one whole video. So stay tuned for that. That should be up within the next 3 or 4 days. So the first figure I'm going to show you is Robocop. I'm sure you've all seen loads of videos on this guy before. Does have a sound feature. I'm not going to do the sound feature purely because I think, in my opinion, it's naff. I don't like that sort of thing on my figures. Lights I can get by with, they're okay, but when Hot Toys start putting sound features in their figures, to me it spoils it, especially as the sound isn't very good. Just check on a few other people's videos who've done the sound on their videos and you can see just how bad it is. That's only my opinion anyway. Other people probably like it, but I think it's a bit cheesy. So what I'm going to do with this video is give you a head to toe look as usual of the figure, go over the accessories, and then what I will do is I'll show you him with all his accessories on so you can see the different looks. So without further ado, here we go. Hopefully the camera will pick out the different sort of coloration in the suit. When the light hits it, it does give like a blue sort of purpley tint comes off of it in certain places. This figure is partly die cast. I'll give you a good look around the figure when I've gone over the accessories. So accessories, the first thing we notice is the stand. This doesn't light up. Would have been nice if it did, if it was like the T800 stand did, but it's a similar sort of design. It's got the OCP logo on it. Now with this figure you get the crutch holder, but I've swapped it out and I've put the C-ring holder, as you can see, around the waist. I just think it holds the figure a lot better. And I would advise other people to do that because it's a little bit weighty, this figure. Other accessories, he comes with 5 different hands. The hands I've got on him, which I'll show you a bit better when we look over the figure, these are articulated. Bit of a pain in the arse to put the gun in the articulated fingers, but persevere with it and it will hold. The hands that come on the figure are 2 fisted hands. These are all plastic. Because they're all black, it's difficult to pick out any sort of detailing on them. There isn't a great deal of detailing on these fingers. And the other hand is the data hand that you saw in the film, or you can use it for that sort of pose if you wish. But this is plastic. Would have been nice if that had been metal, but it isn't. It is quite sharp, so be careful. This is the remote control for the sound feature. Just put 3 little batteries in the back. There's the on-off switch. I have got batteries in it. You just press it here by the B and the O. Light comes on, and he will make his little speech. I think there's about 6 or 7 lines that he comes out with from the film. But as I say, I thought it was a bit cheesy. This is the magnet, which is used for taking the breastplate and the rear back plate off. You will see that in action later on. He's got 3 separate face sculpts. I will put these on the figure so you can see what they look like. Let's just try and get it to focus. I'm not too sure about some of these. That one looks like he's straining a bit. That one's not too bad, and this one, I don't like this one at all, where he's pursing his lips. But that's the sort of look when he's saying the word trouble. If you look at the film, his mouth does make that sort of shape when he says that. You also get battle damaged breastplate. This is plastic. Just about pick out a little bit of blue coloration coming off with the light. There's that's where the sound comes through. That's not bad detailing. It does look a bit off on the figure, mainly because the legs aren't battle damaged, or the arms, so it does look a bit off, which is why I won't be showing it. I say they are, it's all plastic underneath. And it also comes with a battle damaged helmet. Now this isn't bad, this is quite nice. It's got the OCP Police 001 written on it. And if the camera will focus, just make out inside there, if you can see his eye. Again, all plastic. And the other 2 accessories he's got are his guns. Now he has 2. This one is plastic. This is used for holding. And the other one, which is in his leg, which I will show you a little bit later, is actually die cast. I wouldn't advise putting that one in his hand because it's quite weighty. It will fall out of his hand. So what I'll do now is I'll put a pause in, and then we'll have a look over the figure itself. Okay, with this sort of view you can see the slight sort of pinky purpley colour coming through on his armour there. So this is all plastic. Again, there's the vent for letting the sound come out. But I'll take the breastplate off so you can see underneath. The hand, these are articulated fingers. It's a bit of a pain in the arse to get it to hold the gun, but take your time with it. The best way I think of doing it is to straighten all the fingers out, push the trigger finger through first, and then press the handle into the palm of his hand and pull the fingers round and bend them so they're gripping the handle. I found that was the best way of doing it, but it does take a bit of swearing to get it. Midriff, this is all plastic. The legs are die cast from what I can feel. I'm not 100% sure what parts on this are die cast, but articulation wise it's not bad. Very easy to articulate. I do have articulation in the toes. A bit difficult there. See, it's spring loaded, so it won't stay in position. When you get the figure out of the box, with mine, this rod here was bent. Now don't worry, because it slides in and out of this piston top. So all you do is you just push it in gently towards the leg and it will slide back up. So that's not a problem. So don't worry if when you get yours out of the box that is bent. Try to get him turned around without knocking his gun off. Let's move this out of the way. So hopefully he will spin round a bit easier. The arms do pull out and up. Check out the Clipper King's video well, it's actually called the Reviewer King now, and he shows you all the articulation in this figure. As you know from my videos, I'm not one for doing poses and articulating the figures, so if you want to see that sort of thing, check out somebody else's. But the detailing on this really is superb. From what I can remember, it is pretty movie accurate. There's another closer look at those pistons on the leg. They do slide in and out as you move the leg, and this bit does move backwards and forwards or side to side a little bit on the back of the leg. As you can see, there's a little gap there, so it will move over. So have a look at the head sculpt. This is the faceplate that comes on the figure. I believe you can, if it will focus, you probably won't be able to see it on this video, but you can see the eyes through the glass. I'll have to double check that when I take the helmet off. I think you can. Really nice head sculpt. So they've got the paint job on this absolutely superb. It is a good likeness to Paul Weller, sort of from the mouth down anyway. So what I'll do now is I'll pause the video and we'll have a look. Actually no, I won't bother pausing it. Let's just put this back so it doesn't fall over. We'll open up the leg. Now it's a little bit finicky. There's a little clip here. You just pull it out, and this one I believe does pull out as well. This is the die cast gun. If I can just pull it out of here. It's quite fiddly doing this one-handed. There we go. This bit does move in and out as well, to a certain degree. Not a great deal of movement, but it does pull out. This is the die cast gun. Obviously no moving parts on this because it's just one solid piece. Just try and get it to focus. It does have a bit of detail on it. There we go. It is quite weighty, which is why he can't hold it. Whereas this one is fully plastic, and you can see it's got some silver painted on it, whereas this one is just pure black. So if you want to, you can customise it your own and paint your own little bits on it. And to put it back in, you just simply slide it in, push the front bit in first, and there you go, nicely in. So you do have the option, if you wish, of opening up the leg and having his hand go down, getting ready to grab the gun, if you want to do that sort of pose. So now we will attempt to take off the chest plate. According to the book, you've got a magnet here, somewhere on here. There's supposed to be a part for pulling it off, but mine doesn't seem to work, so I shall just do it by hand. So the magnet isn't that strong. There we go, flips off very easily. As you can see inside, there's the speaker. It's the inside of that. There's two magnets at the top there and there, holding it in place. So we'll see what he looks like with the battle damaged one on. It should, there you go, very easy. Slip straight on. So there's the battle damage plate. Can push these arms in a bit. So move him round to the back, and we'll have a go at taking the back bit off. Let's see if the magnet will work on this. Doesn't seem to be. If you look in the instructions, it says this is the first time that I've done this. It says to put the magnet there above the vent. So let's have a look to see if that works. Right there. Oh, look at that. Piece of piss. That's where the batteries go for the sound feature. There's the strong magnet. And for putting it on, voila. Oh well, that was quite easy. I'll try again with the front bit. Let's have a look at the back of the helmet. Nice. So spin him round. And I will have a go with the front bit. Now the front bit, according to the magazine instructions, you just pull it straight off. So it's only the back bit that you use the magnet for. So we'll try and take the helmet off now and replace it with the battle damaged helmet. It should just lift straight off. There we go. There's the inside. Can't actually see the eyes inside there, so maybe you can't. There aren't any eyes inside there. I thought when I saw them on the internet that you could actually see the eyes inside, but obviously not. So to change the faceplate, it should just lift off. It's on a sliding mechanism. There you go. Slides off. And we'll now replace it with another one. Some people have had a lot of problem with getting these in. And we'll put the battle damaged mask on. I think I've got that on right. Looks okay. Be a lot easier two-handed. So that's the constipated look. Just get it to focus. Swap it out. Hopefully now it's come off once. It should come off a lot easier, he says. There you go, both come off together. So we'll try the next faceplate. Don't think I've got it quite in properly because that chin bit's supposed to go over the top. Maybe I should have put a pause in the video so you can see it a bit better. There you go. That's a slightly opened mouth sort of look. And for the final faceplate, which is the pursed lips. And we'll try that. Oh, we'll keep it with the battle damaged. and there's the pursed lips look. As I say, it looks like he's saying trouble. I don't think anybody's going to go for this sort of look. But as you can see, as I said earlier, with the battle damage plate on the front and no battle damage on the legs or the arms, it doesn't look quite right. Would have been nice if they'd given you swap out bits for the legs, or even 2 complete legs that you can pull these off and put the other legs on that were a bit battle damaged. But never mind, can't have it all. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video and put him back to his original look with the clean helmet and the face sculpt that I prefer. So bear with me. And here he is. Forgot to take off the breastplate, so it just pulls off very easy, no problems whatsoever. And bam! Look at that. How easy was that? Maybe a little bit of adjusting just underneath there, but other than that, very easy. Very easy to put on. Just tighten the fingers up a little bit more around the gun. Stop it from falling out. There you have Robocop. One thing I've noticed with the head, the neck, you can pull it forwards and backwards, the head, slightly, which is good. Nice, easy, quite a bit of motion actually on the head. There you go, that's Robocop. Brilliant figure. If you love the movie, definitely recommend getting it. I'm surprised Hot Toys haven't made the newer version figure, but 3A have, and I have got them on order. I've got the new Ed 209 from the new movie on order, as well as the silver version and the black version of Robocop 2.0 from that movie, and the little robots that he fights as well, the androids. I've got one of those on order. That's all from 3A. They should be here this year sometime. They're looking really sick, really brilliant. I do have Ed 209 on order through 1/6 Bruce, but he's having a bit of a problem getting sort of distributing them out at the moment. It's a supplier problem, but hopefully that will be here sometime soon, so you can see these two together. But is this figure worth getting? Yes, it is. Is it worth the price? No. I generally don't think Hot Toys figures are worth, or any Hot Toys figures are worth the price that they're asking. I think they're probably about $50 or more too much for what they are. But this is a great looking figure. One of their better ones. Hot Toys are starting to get really good now at producing these figures, making them look movie accurate. I mean, you're never really going to get a figure that is 100% movie accurate, but I'm not really that bothered about that. As long as it looks like who it's supposed to be, then that's fine by me. So anyway, that's it for this video. So the next one will be the Star Boost suit from Iron Man, and then it will be my update video, or videos. So stay tuned for that. Until then, as always, take care, thanks for watching, and don't forget, stay out of trouble.